Welcome to Kermode Uncut. I'm sure you will have been following the stories that have followed the allegations about Harvey Weinstein, about what we do about sexual harassment in the film industry. Tom Hanks has recently been on the news saying that there should be a kind of code of conduct in every workplace. The BFI and BAFTA have responded to the Weinstein scandal. I'm joined by Hope Dickson Leach, the director of The Levelling, who also set up Raising Films, which is an organisation. Well, you explain it, Hope. What's it there for?
Raising Films was set up to campaign for parents and carers in the workplace and to look at the challenges and the barriers that exclude them from developing their careers in the film industry. But ultimately, at its heart, it's campaigning for a more humane industry. And we recently, earlier this year, did a wide-scale report into the film industry looking at the barriers that exclude not just parents and carers, but BAME filmmakers, LGBT filmmakers, just all these barriers, and found that one of the massive problems we have in the industry is there is no system of accountability when it comes to discrimination and harassment, which obviously this connects with very strongly.
So you've responded directly to that with an open letter about the industry. Describe for us what that letter spells out.
So this letter is asking for a system of accountability, basically. We recognise the work that other people are doing. We also say that we need something that is industry-wide, that is not just about specific pockets of people, but something to which everybody can refer, a code of conduct. We're looking for an investigation into how widespread these accusations are, where they're coming from. We're also looking for a tribunal to be set up, so there are consequences, because we feel without consequences, what is there to stop this from continuing? And then a support network, a safe space for people to actually share their stories, and then finally a scalable HR training, so looking at training people who are employers, who are employees, so they know their rights, they know what lawful behaviour is, and they treat their employees properly, but also the employees know how they're supposed to be treated and where they can go when they're not being treated properly.
These sound like very, very viable options. I mean, how practically likely is it that you will get that kind of code of conduct? Because everybody knows the movie industry is famously unregulated.
Absolutely. I think what will need to happen is we'll need to get all the stakeholders in the industry in the UK to come together. So that'll be the unions, the guilds, the financiers, broadcasters, people who basically are the people who make the industry happen. Yeah. I think there is a kind of societal urgency to this, and this is why it's so important that we act on this, because we have hit the headlines. This is our industry. We need to show what can be done, so other industries where stories are also surfacing can follow and sort of take charge, and we can actually create change throughout society.
Okay, so we're here at the BFI South Bank, which is why there's so much noise going on, even at sort of 8:30 in the morning. If people are interested in these proposals that you put forward, where can they find them? What can they do?
Please come and sign our letter, raisingfilms.com. You'll see it on the front page of that website, but we really encourage you to try and get behind whatever your sector is doing and keep this issue alive and say that actually we need solutions at this point. This is not just about sharing stories, which are obviously crucial, but actually looking at how these stories can change the way people work.
I think you're doing terrific work. I wish you every success.
Thank you so much. Thank you.